Hello friends, my name is Aerith, and of course by now you probably know that the Battlefield 2042 beta has launched and has been available in early access for a few days now, and is in open access as of today. But first, if you don't know me, a little bit about me. I've been playing Battlefield since Battlefield 3. I built my first gaming PC to play and I've fallen in love with it since. I've played every title since Battlefield 3, and I just wanted to share some of my opinions on 2042 beta as a fan. First off with the good. The gameplay is fun. I've spent hours in the game now, on almost every platform it's available, including PC, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series S, Xbox One, Xbox One X, as well as PS4 and PS4 Pro. I've had a blast playing the game. The gunplay feels good, if a bit simplistic feeling. Another thing is the map. The map is huge and diverse. There are deeply forested areas that open up into an objective on a flooded coastline, with large buildings and of course the rocket as well. I see why they picked this map to show off for the beta, as it's got a little bit of everything for everyone. Also, the visuals are very good looking, which shouldn't come as too much of a surprise given that it's a Battlefield game. Like I've mentioned already, I've played on almost every platform now, and the game looks great on the next gen consoles and PC. However, on the last gen, it's not too bad either. Now, there's the tornado. I'm a bit biased on this one. I've always loved tornadoes, and if you go to some of my older videos, the most popular video is called Tornado Fun, and was recorded in Gary's mod. Putting tornadoes in Battlefield is a dream I never thought I'd see realized. Now, there's also the bad. The performance. The performance is quite poor on PC. It's probably the most difficult to run a AAA multiplayer FPS that I've ever played. And I run an RTX 3080 with a Ryzen 7 1500X, 32GB of RAM with the game installed on an SSD. I get 80 to 100 frames per second on high to ultra settings at 1440p with a lot of inconsistent stuttering. Of course, this is a beautiful game with massive scale, but the performance is not consistent with Battlefield games prior. Previous gen consoles also have a reduced player count and map size. However, I don't think the map works on previous gen quite well, as it's smaller and pretty much half of the map is cut off. This leads to a mostly open area for 64 players to run around with very little cover. The game on previous gen does target 60 FPS though, but it doesn't quite make it most of the time. Now, the specialists. The specialist system doesn't work. There's a clear meta and it's easy to make an overpowered kit. When everyone can choose any weapon and any gadget, it becomes very difficult to balance. I know that the specialists are supposed to fill the class roles, but it doesn't feel like they do at all. And with the specialists comes another issue: team differentiation. Since the specialists are mirrored on each team, it's near impossible to differentiate a specialist from your team and one on the enemy team. The only small detail that can be used to tell friend from foe is a little glow stick on the characters that changes colors depending on whether they're squad, team, or enemy. And of course, the bugs. The bugs in this beta are extremely bad. I encounter numerous bugs in each match, and some of them being pretty intrusive. Even after hours and hours of gameplay, I'm still finding new bugs in every single game. It makes me very worried about the current state of the game. I know that this is the largest team working on a Battlefield game yet, which means more work is able to be done on the game in a period of time, but it's still concerning. I'm curious on what your thoughts are on the beta. Let me know in the comments below if you like the beta or not. Also, if you're feeling generous, maybe like the video. I don't post very often, but I'm hoping to post a bit more with the new Battlefield game coming out. Anyways, thanks for watching and I'll see you on the battlefield.